Welcome back, DLA Cougars. This is Miss Jones again from Technology. And I wanted to talk to you today about media. And I know that some of you didn't get the opportunity to meet with me, and a lot of you did. But again, for those that probably forgot or just need a brief reminder, media is any way that we can gain access to information on a large scale, okay, or a macro scale. So that could be anything from the internet, that could be social media, that could be news channels, CNN. It could also be word of mouth, okay? So when we look at the media, we are naturally influenced by what we see and what we hear. Now, some of you may be headstrong and say, I'm not influenced by the things I see or I hear. If you think you're that person, let me know. But most of us are, to a certain degree, we are influenced by what we see and what we hear. Here's an example. Prior to us going to be quarantined, we heard about the coronavirus, right? And we didn't think it was a big deal. I remember being in class and most of my students said, it's going to pass by. It's not that serious. This is something that's made up. This is not going to affect us. We're not going to get it. It's overseas. It's not here. It's just a simple flu. What's the big deal about it? But then as schools began to get closed, as we began to be on curfew and we began to be quarantined, we realized that the coronavirus was much more imperative than what we imagined, right? We realized by watching or hearing subjects through mass media that the coronavirus could be deadly, right? What media source did you hear about the coronavirus? Can anyone tell me? You can comment below. For me, I watch Fox 2 News each morning. And did I learn good things from Fox 2 News? Absolutely. I learned that you have to stay 6 feet apart. You should wear a mask. You should have gloves or proper PPE when you're around, that you should be quarantined, that you can go through a certain stage, approximately 10 to 15 days, and have the virus and be unaware and pass it to others, hence why we have a quarantine now. I gained that information through using a media source, and for me it was Fox 2 News. Was I influenced by it? Yes, because if it had not been for Fox 2 News reporting, or CNN, or Dr. Fauci, one of the medical doctors that has been giving us great information about it, I probably would not have taken it seriously. I probably would have thought, that's just affecting people overseas. It's not here. But when you begin to hear the stories and seeing the statistics and seeing the numbers, you realize that it's a lot closer to home than we realize. So here is the challenge today. I want you to think about something you've seen in the media. And I want you to think about something in the media that influenced your behavior. That reminds you, myself, I talked about the coronavirus, right? Because at first I didn't think it was a big deal. I didn't take it that seriously. I thought it would just be something that would pass away. I had no idea that school would be out for the rest of the year and that many people, unfortunately, would pass from this disease, not only in Michigan, but across the world. I want you to find something in the media that was presented that influenced you, whether it was something positive or whether it's something negative. It could be something simple as watching the videos or commercials on TV about the poor dogs and the Celine Dion songs playing, right? You could tell me about what type of reaction that gave you. But I want you to be creative. Go online. For those of you that are not very savvy, start with google.com. And I want you to find something in the media that has influenced you lately. It can influence you positively, it can influence you negatively, or maybe you had a neutral response where you really didn't respond to it right or left. But I want you to find something and comment on this video and tell me about the story or video or something in the media that you found, and tell me your reaction. How did it influence you? Was it positive? Was it negative? Was it neutral? And then tell me if it was true. A lot of things that we see on or hear in media is not necessarily true. They lie to us all the time. And you will see that once you begin researching about different outlets in the media. You will begin to see that sometimes just because it's in the media doesn't mean that it's always true. So again, your challenge today is I would love for you to use google.com. You can go from your device, you can go from a tablet, you can go from a computer, and I want you to Google media stories that you're interested in. It could be about your favorite rapper. It could be about the coronavirus. It could be about a different pandemic. You do the research, whatever is interesting for you. And I want you to tell me, do you think the media source was being honest? And how did it affect you? Did it give you a positive, negative, or did you get a neutral response? I look forward to seeing your responses. Again, just comment below in the video. If you have any questions about media sources or what positive, negative, neutral responses are. Positive is something positive, something happy. Negative is something, that didn't have such a happy influence on you. And then, of course, neutral means didn't really affect me either way. So I look forward to seeing those responses from you. And until the next video, see you later, Cougars.